Hey everybody, Big Baldy here, running through some tactics for you guys for the Liverpool squad. This is in seasons mode. So I know a lot of people have asked what tactics I use because I've won a couple of ESL titles in Australia, which is our version of esports, and have a pretty good win-loss ratio. So I'll just run through how I set up my Liverpool team. Keep in mind that a lot of this is set on last year's form, so we need to keep that in mind. So I don't change the formation. I stick in a 4-3-3 with the false 9. I play Diaz on the left, Mane through the middle, Salah on the right. So pretty much as Klopp does on game day, really, with his best front three. That team, I'd expect this team to start the Champions League final. Henderson, I choose Henderson over Keita mainly because I need a bit of stability at the start of games. And Keita's, his shot is unreal, but I just need a bit of stability of Hendo's passing is good. Thiago picks himself, he's amazing in this game. He plays on the right. And Fabinho is the central defensive midfielder one. We don't really have another player that can play there, and two, he's fabulous. The back four picks itself. Well, three of the back four pick itself. Robbo on the left, of course. Van Dijk, the left side of the back two. The reason I put him on the left side in the centre half position is because if I do have to attack late, he still stays back, and I can swap out Kanate for someone else that will go forward. I pick Kanate. Now, why do I pick Kanate over Matip, who's rated higher, and also Gomez, who I think is also rated high, he's 81. Basically, he's tall, so he's really good at set pieces. So that's pretty much why I pick him. He's very fast, and he's a great defender. So I do swap him and Matip out a bit, but Kanate is generally my go-to. Alexander-Arnold picks himself, fast, great crosser, and Alisson. Although I will say, I think Alisson in this game is quite poor. Like some of the goals that seems crazy. Fabulous keeper though. Okay, so formations, as I said, always keep it default for me. 4-3-3, false 9. Okay, so let's get into some tactics. Okay, so I've put it back to pretty much how it starts for you guys, but I want to show you how I change it up. So I always press after possession loss. Never go constant pressure, you'll burn out in no time. Pressure on a heavy touch, you stay back too much. Balance is okay, but we want you to play attack. We want to play Liverpool way, so it's press after the possession loss. Width, so the width of the wingers, fullbacks and stuff, I go out to a 70. My depth, I come up to a 75. So I stand up a little bit higher and go out a little bit wider, and that enables me to play the way I play. So here, build up play, slow build up, fast build up. So my way, and obviously long ball. So slow build up if you are a heavy passer of the ball and like to pass and break through. Doesn't work for me with Liverpool. Long ball, if you like to play one over the top, which works really, really effectively, but you get a ton of offsides. And my favourite is the fast build up. Chance creation, so possession, so passing around the box. I'll play that way if they've got this park the bus. No one parks the bus though. Forward runs is my favourite. So always running forward, or direct passing, which is just bang, bang, bang through goal. And balanced. I will always go forward run. If it's not working though, and I find that we're getting too far forward and struggling in defence, I'll always cut it back to direct passing. But we'll start at forward runs. Now width, I'll go out to a 75, like I said. 65 with in the offense. Okay, so it keeps them cutting in really, and you'll see what I mean after. So players in the box, don't usually mess around with it too much. That gives me 6 in the box. I think that's plenty. I would never ever go 7 because you got 1 off then. If you got 7, you got 1 waiting. Nah, not going to happen. 6 in the box generally works for me. Corners. I like to keep that pretty status quo too, basically because, man, how many people have had goals scored against them on fast breaks? Not happening. I'd rather go back one than I would forward one, because corners is, you pass it around anyway. So that's my tactics. Let's have a look again. Press after possession loss. Increase that width and depth when we're defending. Narrow it when we're attacking. Fast build up, forward runs. Okay. Rolls. Now this is where it gets really up to, it comes up to the individual, but for me, obviously, Henderson will be captain when he's on the pitch. Left short free kick is, Salah. Right is Salah. It doesn't really matter. Long free kick, Mane. So we'll change that out to Trent. Penalties will change to Mo. Left corner, right corner will give to Trent. Left corner will give to, we're in the box, Robbo. And that's pretty much basic. So your captain's up to you. It's not make any difference, but Hendo's, I like to keep that realistic. Short free kicks I'll give to Salah, even though we don't, you know what, we'll change that up actually. We'll give our free kicks to Thiago. To Robbo and Trent. Let's keep it real. Salah's got a wicked free kick though, but I like to, keep going. This is where it gets really, really technical. So this is where you're going to have to really listen and really follow, because this is all the way, to play this way, this is important. So Diaz, he's a left wing, whoever you play there. You want to give him basic defensive support. You don't want him to come back, but you don't want him to stay forward. All right. Chance creation. You go up to free roam, and you got cut inside, which is generally what you do anyway. But free roam enables him the ability to run amok. Really. Support runs. You want him to get in behind on the wing, and then interceptions normal. Support on crosses. We want get into the box for the cross, balanced. Stay on the edge. Stay on the edge if we want. Okay, so that's Diaz. Mane. So support runs, you want him central. Support runs, you want him central. Attacking runs, he wants to be a target man. Interceptions, normal. Come back on defense, 100%, because he's your middle. Get out of jail player. Now Salah, same as Diaz. Basic defense, free roam him, get him behind, normal interception, and when he on the outside the box. Okay, the front three. All right, front three, sorted. You don't really change up here. Your front two midfielders. Sorry, press the wrong button. Front two midfielders. Balanced attacks good. Balanced crossing runs are good. Normal interception. So, cover the wing. You don't really want them to drift wide. You'd really like them to stay in the middle. Otherwise, you're going to get caught out too easy. Thiago. Now, he's balanced attack. Balanced crossing runs. I like him to get into the box. Interception is normal. He covers the centre, because Hendo covers the wings, and he sticks to his position as well. Pretty basic. Okay, Fabinho is cutting the passing lanes, always cutting passing lanes with Fabinho. Or Fabinho, whatever you want to call him. Attacking support, nope. Balanced attack, don't really want him to get forward, but you don't want him to sit back either, so balance is fine. Normal interceptions is fine. Position freedom, free roam, perfect, because he gets all around the pitch. Defensive position, you want him to cover the wing as well. So you got Thiago covering the middle because he's passing, and then you got those two guys, Hendo and Fabinho, covering the wings. Now we get into the interesting stuff. Robbo. So join the attack is 100% where you want him. Interceptions are normal again. Don't really want to mess with that, otherwise you get way out of sync with everything. Overlap always. Defensive position. We don't really want him to step up. We want him to stick to his position, okay? Otherwise you'll get played in behind every time. Van Dijk. Don't want him joining the attack. Don't want him playing as a striker either. Interceptions normal. Stick to position. You can allow them to step up, but you do run that risk of getting played in behind. So I generally stick him to his position, and that's basically everyone you get for that. So yeah, Canale stays back. Normal interception, stick to position, same thing. Alexander-Arnold, join the attack, perfect. Yes, normal, overlap, perfect. Stick to position, perfect. And Allison, we want him to come for crosses, otherwise you'll get really pissed. And he's a sweeper keeper. Okay, so that's all your options there. So that basically gives you the team that'll help set up. Okay, so that's what this video is about, guys. That's your tactics. If you need any help with that, send me a message or just go back and pause on the screen. But that is what's going to work for Liverpool if you play a wide game. So when I play, the key to the game for me, if it's we start from defence, start with Allison. It's if you want to play it from a setup that's pretty static, so there's not a lot of movement, it's not free flowing because everyone's in position. You want to go from Allison to about Kanate, then wide to Alexander-Arnold, back to Thiago, back out to Salah, and then cut to Mane or Diaz will be on the back post. That'll free it up. If you're on a counter attack, it's a bit different because you want to go straight down the middle. You want to go Kanate, Van Dijk to Fabinho, and then he hits Mane, who's going to stay central in that formation because of what we set up, and then the other two are running behind him. So you can almost get the ball facing your own goal and chip it over your shoulder with a L1, if you're on PlayStation, L1 triangle through ball, or hold R1 or go through your legs, and the two, Salah and Diaz, will come in from behind. So it's really up to you how you play. But that's everything, guys, and I'd love to hear some feedback about how you go with that, and let me know what your results are like. Thanks a lot. Big Boulder checking off.